steric hindrance, because I admit that that's a foreign term to me. S-T-E-R-I-C, hindrance. Final paragraph. For black women, self-care is an act of liberation. Well, like everything else, what the hell does that mean? So, for a white woman, self-care is not an act of liberation. For a Hispanic woman, is it? For a man? I don't understand what that means. Self-care is an act of liberation. Well, she goes on to explain it. It disrupts systems of power, even at places like Harvard. So if she takes care of herself, it disrupts Harvard's patriarchy and institutionalized racism. Wow. It is a crucial aspect of embracing and valuing our dignity and self-worth because trauma doesn't have to be our destiny. We deserve to heal, to grow, to change. And sometimes it looks like distancing ourselves from potentially toxic or infectious scenarios or spaces to protect our energy and safeguard it for our own well-being. And it's as revolutionary as any path, career or otherwise, we could ever choose. Kyla Golding, 24, a Crimson editorial editor. Wow. Definition of steric hindrance. Steric hindrance is a phrase used in organic chemistry to describe how a molecule's physical structure can affect its ability to react. When a molecule is bulky, meaning it has multiple bonds to compounds or groups other than hydrogen, it can slow down or even prevent another molecule from efficiently finding the desired bond site in a reaction. I know. That was helpful. It's the best single term I could use for this definition of steric hindrance. So how does she use steric hindrance in her piece? The presence of the germ of white supremacy would cause a steric hindrance within me. A molecule is going to affect its ability to react. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the power of white supremacy to affect steric hindrance is not one that knocked off the internet again, Sean. I'm sorry to you listeners that I have to announce it on the air. I don't know any other way to deal with this. It's a very serious problem that no one seems to know how to fix. Because I have to reset all of your calls. That's the problem. It's not like I just click on a button and go back on to the page with your calls. Hence my complaining. But I will not quit. The toxicity of the internet is not traumatic. It's a nuisance. All right, that's what they published in the Harvard Crimson. I read the comments. The comments were all negative with regard to her, but I'll bet none of them came from Harvard faculty or Harvard students because it's an open reaction place. Yes, indeed. All right. Nerve Renew in 20. Let's see. Philip in Chicago says, I have no empathy in sharing a piece about that Harvard student toward my black listeners. So, Philip, the good news is I will take your call. In the meantime, Nerve Renew at trynerverenew.com. Nerve Renew.